Deeda Chiefs.
It's Carson Wentz's Eagles going up against Patrick Mahomes' Chiefs.
Larry, as always, it is a frenzied atmosphere inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
You got to keep up with the pack. You got to keep up with the goal line and
between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs.
You ain't lying. Yeah. Because you play nowhere back to back. Yeah, that's it. Nowhere I haven't played anybody but Rams for. But that ain't his fault.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little
burst in his
step, and that's a big
been nowhere folks since he had joined my franchise. Going 5 years ago with when y'all jumped and he had started off with Jaguars and then he went to Dallas.
Finding some room at midfield. And he cuts it out to the sideline. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big run there by Henry. 42 yards on the ground.
Yeah.
And now a 1st down following that long gain.
Carlos.
To throw, it's Wentz. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I need you to read those messages and do what the message is asking. When the message say leave a day and a time, that's what it says. They don't say anything else. So you leave a day and a time when you can play. And read them other messages. Do that message say that?
Here on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Okay.
Philadelphia.
What's going on for that?
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles drive right down the field and
do what the message is asking.
He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Shit.
This one away.
It'll be in a few because I'm going to give Carlos the win against Green Bay. He's control.
Back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Just messed up. He's supposed to be getting one today or something. He said he did yesterday. Nah, he didn't say he was getting one today. If it comes 10 games or less.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Yeah.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Yeah, send him a friend request.
A little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
What's up, champ?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. Now, keep in mind, they did have 3 interceptions last week. Couldn't quite come up with a 1st quarter pick that time.
But they had to like what they saw.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overramped. Others say, I've got 2 touchdown leads.
Yeah, you'll get more
guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
Yeah. Then I seen that you were winning.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. Now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
No, when you play Deeda Chiefs.
We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts...
Into heavy traffic.
Oh,
and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick six TD. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play.
Yeah.
Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing the second one.
He wasn't lying when he said he's throwing a lot of interceptions.
You're still the guy because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're
He's down 21-0. They're not even 3 minutes in the game yet. It's 7 minutes and 6 seconds left.
And now here comes Kansas City. And some dangerous territory.
Broadcast
3 scores, a 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. Thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to be able to force everything either.
That motherfucker sick.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Able to get there and pick it.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And some extras coming up on the line here, Reading for the blitz.
Who this is? My dad's friend. You see that?
Looking deep downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force an incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to put.
I thought it was going to be a tight game, but
in danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
School and Deeda Chief. But Deeda Chief went through 3 interceptions back to back.
Working from the gun.
Yeah.
Lentz. Now he'll escape to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go.
While the doctor's out.
What happened on that play?
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
You remember Timmy Jernigan at Florida State. His stoutness that was so impressive there, it still comes into play in the NFL, doesn't it?
If you call stout 300 pounds, and I do, then yes.
Used it well on that play and made a nice tackle for a loss.
What do you say, Will?
It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's third down for this offense.
Don't you play, did you set a time up with who you play? No, you play Big Baby, right?
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. And that's twice now already in this first quarter that he's been able to knock a ball away.
They're going to need that from him in plenty
of
his passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Yeah, leave a time because we're advancing at 12 a.m.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes.
Yeah, they set a time. If they set a time,
he's got enough
got to wait on him.
Across midfield to the 48. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City.
They set a time. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry to get your head knocked in.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Flush to
here, Mike.
This time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys that they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Mahomes now to throw.
Screw will keep you in the game because he turned the ball over like some net.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Yeah.
Give him
and all the momentum.
There at a Kansas
City all the momentum.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
That's a nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact.
The well play he was going.
That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Look, the 1st down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it. And, boy, the reward was there. A big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a 1st down.
They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. And
wow, they stopped him.
A sack. Sack back at the 9.
Stopping the game.
The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
Wow, you sacked him with 2 block. That number 92, he was always powerful. That motherfucker gave me fit.
It's Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down
that's not him.
15, just shy of the 20. Give him 12 yards on that one, and there isn't a fresh set of downs. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different
he ran over.
The conventionals.
He ran over both of them.
So,
pushing them back.
Coach of mine
yeah.
Way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball.
What you got? What you giving up?
Because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Like I said, you ain't talking here. You can't give him no draft pick.
Now he's flushed out left. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40. They give him a gain of 38.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off.
Man, you wow.
And is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first
down. You do it like me.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers. Do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Man. Yeah, you beat him last night. Yeah.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. He dumps it off for him.
Yeah, you have a confidence back there.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving.
I mean,
I think it's a good point to just
it out.
up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Yeah, that traffic hit me.
On second down, here's Wentz. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? I elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down.
Wentz to throw for it on fourth.
Oh,
and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Big fourth down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, okay, forget the field goal.
playing like when he first got down, John, the late
a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Man, that devil, out of the whole 14, that devil had to be in the
and now here comes Kansas City. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me.
Yeah, it'd be a miracle.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Mahomes will try again on second down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And incomplete.
And you'll be 7-1 the following week when y'all play next week.
Brings up third down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They
you got a
sink, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He is going to find Hill here. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
You're not gonna do like your brother did. Now you gonna punt them. You gonna punt with you winning.
From midfield, here's Mahomes throwing the out. It's Hill. A gain of 6 first. They'll run it now. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback.
Oh, you got to change it. My brother got to change it.
Don't have a lot of empathy.
He gonna do that same shit when he get that red
this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think there's still a long way to go in this football game. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Looking to throw is Mahomes. We got position on him, and he pulls it in. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
You got
it. The benefits of practice.
You got a 2-game lead on finesse.
Picking it up
you better not choke.
And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. And unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you
got to pass finesse around next.
On the board. Happy. But you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense.
Good goal line already, man. It's cool. Got to play everything. You got to play. Boy, y'all talking a lot of goddamn Saturday.
That last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack.
Yeah.
Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would.
Boy, y'all talking a lot of goddamn Saturday.
The last drive starting backed up in their own territory. Why would you change anything? They're going to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
What kind of dressing? Y'all using the same dressing?
They'll run it again.
Oh, y'all do.
Pushes over it.
Now, that's just not right.
I like that Catalina.
Yeah, but not
That
before
Becky
he gets
Catalina.
into enemy territory. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level.
What do you say, Stu? What?
I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
Throwing now is Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Yeah.
And taking a gander at the NFL scoreboard in Minneapolis. And it's now the Bears leading by a couple of touchdowns.
What do you give up?
And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
What's your front four? What's your front four block head and power move?
Inside the 35-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Yeah.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process.
Wow.
The guy's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Well, when them teams win the Super Bowl, they go down the following season.
This one is incomplete. But one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
Now Wentz on third down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. A good pick up there on 20 yards.
Gee, you couldn't get by.
2 minutes remaining.
Because I went to that defense that I play on all y'all that run the ball like that.
After this.
And then Madden 19, can't wait. Shit. I might put
first down.
Griffin in middle linebacker
and his throw's going to be incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown. I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be.
Nah, I'm going to get his awareness. I'm going to get his awareness and play action and his pursuit.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. And that one is incomplete. He just dropped it. But they're up big on the scoreboard, so maybe he can chuckle about later.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're not going to have to.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the kick by Elliott is good. Will swell up to 28. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them.
You're revenge. You never know how somebody's going to play.
This will be taken in at the 1.
What's up, Sporty?
It's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of there.
Hey, what up, Blue?
Described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about
Don't block a number.
And feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover.
Yeah.
Just hang on to the ball.
Hey, you should have told. I'm in Blue Dog Party. I'm at Blue Dog Party.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. On target over the middle of the hill. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A couple on the catch at 2nd and 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you got to as your primary call, you got to be really careful to pass or about how far you let your guy go because he might want
I'm in the NFC East and I'm winning. That's what you want.
He might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
Yeah, that might be one of the most scam calls. Somebody call ask you your exact location.
I never heard.
What's your exact location? What you call my phone?
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
Yeah, why you can't win the Super Bowl? That's what they were gonna do.
Hey, you should have gave her your enemy address.
yards on that play.
Anybody you don't like?
Make it second down.
I know
See, just what's going on.
I'm gonna tell goal line to quit that. I was goal line. I'm gonna tell him to quit
They'd be
that.
a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that is what you call a hit stop. Put down to the ground hard. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Now Mahomes.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Mahomes giving to Ware on the draw. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked number 1 against the...
And he'll take it all. Chiefs touchdown. Chris Conley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to come into this lead.
That's one of the better examples of
Oh, damn, that was a good pass.
Down just about, and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Around the NFL, second quarter in Indianapolis. And the Colts have opened it up a bit, leading by 2 scores.
He still got time, 20 minutes.
As it progresses. And out and out come the Eagles. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
Oh, shit, I don't know, bro. He beat me pretty handily, bro. No, he beat me pretty. It was close to the end, bro. All them interceptions, shit I throw, man. I got to get my shit. Y'all throw too many. I threw like 7 interceptions. Shit, can't win like that.
Shit, I had 18. I threw 18.
We won't put up a fight.
Huh?
Yeah, against T-Ball.
Who threw 18?
I did.
God damn.
Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the second half. Pretty big deficit.
But Charles threw 15 to Troy.
Something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something.
This is a big drive right here.
And back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The Chiefs on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Yeah, he beat me 56 to 31.
Run on the draw. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards.
Fucking Kirk Cousins.
It's 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard with the urge to
somebody's worse than him. Slaughter.
Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was gonna say.
Normally I would say punt the ball.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Why would I do that? Now I'm going to work with these 2 I got.
They take possession of the football and have it at the 36.
Who was your second straight? Who was your second straight quarterback?
To start this drive from here.
Huh?
Damn.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Being chased out left. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. Oh, he trucked it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16. Into a new set of downs. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game.
Hey, his quarterback got 98 carry or some shit.
I told you when we were watching, it's not all pads. When you get him out of pads,
T-ball quarterback, 98 carry, that's unheard of.
Human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
Oh, Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on.
That 98 carry mean that he won't fumble that much. That don't mean.
And here's the thing: you already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
Oh, you don't mess with the toughness? You need to bring his toughness up to 99 while you can return. Okay. When you get hit, that is toughness. That toughness is bring them back quick. So even if he get a shoulder tap, the longest he'll be out is 5 weeks if you got the toughness up to 99.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Yeah, because you got the toughness. Yeah.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They are right now just they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds.
Yeah. I think he took the time. Yeah, he took the time.
Right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmaker.
Last night he's going to be a spoiler. He said that like you said that he had having the team though.
Down he goes.
Yeah.
Timmy Jernigan in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Yeah, he can come back and make the wild card. Now to be
second down, and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
If he wins both all his games against y'all, that's 6-0 right there.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. No pick, just incomplete. Now the pressure comes and he goes down.
No, he sent me a mess.
The 10 back at the 9. Timmy Jernigan with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. The offense staying out.
I mean, school coming out to play like he played me first on my franchise. Back-to-back Super Bowl champs. 14-2. Back-to-back seasons.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Had people begging him to teach him how to to help him, show him how to play and shit.
Possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Henry.
I'm dead serious. I ain't bullshit.
Today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And it's 2nd and 10 now. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Wentz escaping the pressure right. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles continue to roll. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Elliott now to kick the
he's Bronco. He ain't rooting. You don't have to be scared of him.
And that'll
you just go school.
Line to the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
Yeah, I just went stepped out. This is great.
Gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what the decision can do in the chain of events, right? The
Damn, be a devil.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 40, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Yet another interception.
Yeah, I seen a group. I was at the hospital.
But it is now
between
last week and this week.
Yeah.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad
division too.
They're trying to figure out.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch.
That's why he's able to have his players at 99.
To the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes.
Damn, cool. I haven't seen you in that couple of years.
Going in the end zone.
Play this complete game, like I say, when you first join the franchise, you playing like that.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go.
What do you think?
And last time, one play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see
what
they decide to do with play.
Yeah.
One-play drive where you throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you can play action, show the quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
This is a little bit like baseball.
That could be dangerous. Come back playing hot and come back from the. That happened to me one time. I was like,
and those big runs between the tackles.
I think I was
that's
62.
a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Wow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way.
And then you in week 7.
Great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
All right, here we go.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Well, I guess we're at the stage here where they wouldn't say no to any points, but I don't think field goals are what they're looking for here in the second half.
I don't either, Brandon. When you're down as much as they are, that's the sign of a head coach waving the white flag to me.
And a nice return. Well, y'all
gonna toss that whole division around.
Offense now, they head back on the field. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we leave the booth.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
And a long way to go for the offense here on second down.
When y'all going to have a letdown on one of those teams that y'all should.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Close gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a third down and about 9 to go.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game
then
out.
The next thing,
but a running game can really benefit your team.
The more wins y'all have, y'all be undefeated, then that's going to bring up that person competitiveness to beat y'all.
The Eagles on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little bit into the defense will shut them down on that play.
Hey, you did better.
A little bit more in this spot.
They
feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. It's Wentz. He's going to air one out. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
And he's got his favorite target yet again.
I Googled
an 11-yard pickup, and it's enough.
Madden 19, and I looked at my Google Seattle Seahawks ratings for Madden 19. And I got
snap to Mahomes.
I got some good players. I think I got about 5 in the 90s.
Picked off at the 23. He's getting delayed past the 20. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. This team wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if
you must want that 50 tackle. I ain't giving up the first 4. I play
before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
To the NFL scoreboard.
What you laughing at, dude? What you laughing at, dude?
Again, the Colts extend that lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for the game and others around the NFL.
You tell me who
the Chiefs now.
You better tell me. What D tackle you want? What D tackle you like?
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
Okay, now you tell me what you'll give up for them, and then I tell you. No, because you might give up something better than what I'm asking for. So
it's a big play there for the Chiefs. 59 yards.
But make sure you're able to bite that bullet.
Down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described.
Looking down
at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's. And that's exactly what
one thing I don't need the offensive line. I really don't need anything. I need some receiver with their route running already.
Takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable.
Man, and they route now they blocking probably.
Throw it to them when all else fails? Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
I do too.
Yeah, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. Butker now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again.
So that was
the interception, just any interception.
You know, just like what you were just saying about blocking, that's what, like when you trade and somebody asks me about a receiver, that's the first thing I go look at is they block and they block shit because of running the ball, throwing screen passes, and, you know, they got to block. They have to be at least 55 on the. No, I don't need that.
We're back now in KC. And this is a
you ain't gonna waste my time. I ain't gonna waste yours. Yeah. No, we ain't gonna waste each other. We ain't gonna waste each other's time. You stay. No. You just look at the D tackle that you want. You think just one receiver gonna do it?
A nice job there as he rumbles for 9.
You think 2 receivers just gonna do it? No.
The Eagles on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Nah, I don't need 3, but I need something else. You go look at them. My D tackles, I guarantee you, my D tackles are better than yours.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
You have to have one. You at least have to have 2 D tackles. You better 3, 4.
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So if you
in order to continue
go
to
ahead.
throw the ball at this rate.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
What I'm
Looks like there's a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth.
I bet my 5th D tackle is better than yours. Still your first 2. Well, then you got to start at the bottom. And I give you him.
Up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
I want the best quarterback that you have.
The way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Okay. See that school here? What a biker, buddy. I don't need a receiver. I don't need the receiver. I want your best quarterback that you get my best D tackle.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah. You and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
This suck on it till it gets soft, but then it swallow. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Derrick Henry with a second touchdown of the game, the 4th of the year. And the Eagles are pouring it on.
God damn, school.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to
so you need to come back out with that video you used to do when you before you played your game. God damn. You running the ball like that.
Fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. How about the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again? And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out. They were able to put together a scoring drive, but they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you do note, they are down on the scoreboard.
I don't feel bad. Let me get Charles in here and tell him. Don't worry about them 15 interceptions. Blowout, it's a blowout.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6.
Damn.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one.
I know one thing, y'all players gonna be goddamn confident, gonna be goddamn 99, all 3 of y'all.
So what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out?
I said, all y'all confident.
I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
Y'all keep blowing everybody out.
These wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities.
Get them interceptions.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
Get them interceptions and turn from touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City.
I told you.
Just had that pick 6.
You ready to bite the bullet? You want to give up something?
Returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field.
No. I told you what I wanted. I told you what I wanted.
To go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of see over the idea that they turn the ball.
Your best quarterback.
Right back. That's caught inside the 20.
And I want the running back.
Kansas City touchdown.
And I want the receiver.
Conley, 77 yards. And it may only be for pride now, but the Chiefs get a bit closer.
Man, Dre made it.
But congratulations.
Dre made a trade.
They scored another touchdown.
Dre traded when I gave him back, when he gave up a superstar. He tackle, the one you talking about. He gave up that quick linebacker.
So still lots of work left
and
to do, but here comes comes the onside kick.
Oh, he gave up cornerback that I wanted. That nice.
And the Eagles' hands too.
Yeah, he was doubling with.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 23. And they're going to take over right there at
what
the
you want for
22-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to
I'm sick with linebackers too. I'll be on pass the word.
About this play. Fantasy guys, right? The analytics will tell you one thing or another.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Timmy Jernigan in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Now he's forced out left. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 26. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles
you traded me, Jonathan Allen.
Back-to-back
that superstar that means.
6 for him. He had one a week ago.
You
being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here?
No way.
You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
This will be taken in.
How many interceptions? You have what, about 7, 8 interceptions?
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City.
How many interceptions you have? No, you got 4. She's like you ran back. Like you ran back 5 of them for touchdown.
Deep right side. And this is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Chris Conley, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Chiefs gain a bit of respectability.
You need to get rid of that number 31. You need to get rid of 31. Shit. But what, you need to get his awareness up and weight recognition.
Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about.
That motherfucker. That motherfucker getting toasted.
And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second.
Oh, you helping everybody else, but you wanted my goddamn Myles Garrett.
They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, they'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up. The Eagles on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. The Eagles on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run it down to the gun. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. And a gain there of 11 yards. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football, and this D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach
You ran
of
for
the
100
Dolphins
yards
in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone. Wentz to throw.
You never trade in your division unless you get something that you really want.
Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Everybody know that.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game.
I know.
Being able to shut the door. It's still cracked open.
Well, I did. I did with
only people are really happy about
with Ray, with sure.
Team that has this
but I wanted something real bad.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball
that again
is downfield. And look,
he missed it.
Man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to let it fly. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching.
Oh, you switch sides on it?
Quarterback and receiver dominated. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Mahomes now to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets this one up just shy of the 35 to the 34. It's a gain of 20 that time. Good enough for a Kansas City 1st down. Steps away to his left. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Game, yo.
Big offensive explosion helped lead them to victory.
What am I doing, huh?